now.
Christopher Trottimus.
We're tearing you away.
Hello. Hornbrusque.
We're taking you out.
I'm excited. I'm
taking you on a journey in this beautiful luxury car.
Oh my
goodness.
It's
a bit dirty, isn't it?
God, is it just?
It's been raining a bit.
God.
What are we going to do?
We can fix that.
Okay.
Do you want to wash it?
Do I want to wash
it? Yeah, we haven't got time. You may as well wash it. Let's just make it part of the thing.
Well, you guys said we were going to drive around in a nice car and get some hose. I thought you meant something else.
Yeah, no.
Water.
Yeah, water hose.
You know, soap.
Come on. We're respectful to women.
Get in. Just get in.
I'm not in this car.
Not in this car, yeah.
They can get out of my way. Ooh.
You got to push this, yeah, there you go.
Hello,
and then pull the handle.
Hello.
Come on down.
Hello, friend. Oh, God, how are you going to get Simon into this?
Oh, it's tight in there.
Oh,
I bet it's a real quiet drive.
So originally, I wasn't really nervous about this at all. I thought, oh, you know, there's a car. But when you sit in here, it smells like rich people.
Yeah.
It has that.
That's just Smith.
What does that smell like, Lewis? I don't know.
It smells weird, and suddenly I'm nervous. Like I've never been. I haven't, because I know I'm just getting nervous around money.
Yeah.
And this is
an intimidating car.
Well, don't worry, we're going to ground the whole situation by you just washing the car like anyone washes a car.
Okay.
With rocks.
And that'll feel normal, right?
Okay.
Start her up, Smith.
You ready?
Is that a nice quiet drive?
Is that just the ignition?
No. It's a nice quiet one. Right.
It's just.
We're going to go to our car now.
It's so noisy.
We have a secondary vehicle. Obviously, that's only a two-seater. Couldn't fit all of us in it. So I'm going to use my car.
Going to ask some questions.
We got some questions.
And that's the format of the show. Let's do it.
But yeah, we'll journey back to my car. Let's hop in.
It's a weird thing on the front.
What the fuck?
It's very loud.
It's amazing.
Very
so
sexy.
This is a Lamborghini Huracan. Huracan, that's
Holy
right.
shit. They're named after tropical storms that have killed hundreds of people.
Yes. It is a naturally aspirated 5.2 litre V10.
Naturally aspirated.
Yes.
You have to breathe in it yourself.
Troy, I got a ticket.
I thought you paid.
I did. Let's see what the price to pay is. £25. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad.
Okay. Lewis will cover that, right?
I hope so.
These things. What are these wings?
These are gears.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Is it not automatic?
It is. Yeah. Both.
What did he say? Over?
I got a fucking ticket on my car.
He's got a fucking ticket on his car, over.
Oh my God.
Legitimately.
Oh no.
But yeah, fun times. So we're going to hop in. Feel free to pull around.
Oh my God. Right, okay. I'm going to get us out of here.
Yeah, so we're going to be driving my car. It's not as fancy. It's nice though, but it's affordable.
You're paying for that ticket, by the way?
Okay, I'll pay for it. I'm your like sugar daddy today.
No, you don't have to.
You're my like sugar baby.
All right, well, I'm down with that.
So that means I have to give you, no, you have to give me a hand job while you're driving, I think.
Okay.
That's how it works, right?
Okay, I mean,
technically this is, you know.
Oh, I've got a hand free because I'm not using
it's automatic.
Yeah. So it is free to diddle.
Now, how does it feel? How does this car feel on the Queen Square cobblestones?
I mean, like any car does, absolute garbage.
So, okay, how much is this car worth? That's question number one.
I believe this car is about £220,000.
Damn, how many are there? How many have made?
Oh God, I don't know that.
So I don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
But if I had a car,
yeah,
I wouldn't have a Lamborghini.
No. Oh, I've got the antithesis of this. I've got a Land Rover, which is not fast, doesn't handle well, not compact, not low. Literally everything this car is good at, my car is bad at.
I mean, if someone was defined as like the car that drove them, right? What would you? Are you a Land Rover?
I'm a Land Rover.
Yeah,
definitely.
You're like a kind of old faithful, always
ready
there,
for most things.
Ready
adaptable.
for like Whereas I think I'm more like a kind of I'm like maybe like an old model Mini.
You think
like,
so?
You know, yeah, just.
I would imagine you more of like a tech-heavy kind of guy. People are just walking behind me, and I'm just trying to reverse. I imagine you driving a Tesla.
Oh no, I'm not that tech knowledgeable. I'm kind of quite.
You don't need to be, but it's a clean car. You know, it's a.
You're a
vegetarian, aren't you?
Of Queen Square.
No, I'm just turning around. You're a vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
So I would have thought you're the kind of person to drive a vehicle
or electric car.
Yeah, would be kind to the environment.
Yeah, definitely. If I had to buy a car, I'd definitely consider like an electric car or a hybrid or something like that.
You may as well.
So when I was growing up, my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, was like a massive car fan, a massive like petrol head. He loves collecting, like when he was a kid, he collected little models of cars, but not the little Hornby ones, the Ross Hornby ones. The big chunky ones that were on a little stand. And so he was like really big into those. And so I kind of never really had his level of passion over cars. Right? He would be really... I should send him a picture of this, really, and see what he has to say, because he'll be really jealous. Yeah. But he replaces his car every year, and so he had like a Jaguar one year, but he can't afford it, right? He's just a guy who works on the railway, and so... But that's his hobby as well, right? And so he drives to work in this sort of luxury car, and he also sort of does them up a bit and sells them on as well, and so he makes a little bit of money from it, I think. I don't know how to define him, because he's had literally every type of car, but he's a big guy, right? So
needs his space.
He does need.
The thing is, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5", and I can fit in this car.
Yeah, well, it's very roomy here, but it feels also like I'm lying down. Yeah,
it's a very low car.
I don't like that. I learned to drive in a Ford Galaxy, right, which was a big dad van. And as a result, I was above everyone. Yeah. And I'm very used to driving the van. Like, I hadn't driven for a couple of years. And then we did the Yog van around the course. Do you remember that? Yep. Where we were just like literally suicidally killing ourselves driving this wretched van. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I hadn't driven for like 3 years. And so, you know, that was good fun. Yeah. And then I obviously used to drive, my first car was my uncle's old Alfa Romeo. Oh, right, Alfa Romeo. Which was like a $2,000 old Alfa Romeo that I bought off him, which was never worth much more than that, even when I sold it. It was like a 10-year-old Alfa. And man, it was a nice Italian car. It was on the borderline though. It was like I guess it was nice enough to be better than a regular old shitty car, but not nice enough to be an actual sports car.
That's Alfa Romeo all over.
Yeah.
That is exactly how you would describe that brand. What's the best car you've ever had?
No, that's it. That'll be it. Like I
had an old Alfa Romeo.
I had the Ford Galaxy for ages.
That's like a people carrier, right?
Yeah. And then I've had an Alfa Romeo for like 5 years. I think people are only noting us because of the noise that this car makes,
which is glorious, right?
I think if it was bright canary yellow, it would detract a lot more attention. I'm really saying, can we spray this car?
I like the black.
Can we go into like a GTA
and just get it resprayed right now
and just do the brakes, do the other stuff? Smith, don't do this, you madman!
Trot, what are we doing in this car?
Well, we're following that beautiful car over there, Ross.
Yes, we are.
That's what we're doing.
We are following that beautiful car. I'm going to ask Lewis some very special personal questions about his private life. Using this. And Lewis. Questions.
Hello, Ross. Over.
It's Trot. It's not
Well, you sort of sound the same through this walkie-talkie. Also, I don't really watch very much hat film stuff, so
it's garbage. That's why.
That's a lie. I know you watch our blogs. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little bit fangirling right now, being in this car alone with Smith. I've been dreaming of this moment for many years.
We're gonna kiss like crazy.
Should we have code names? Should we have a code name?
You can choose a code name.
You just made me hit myself in the face with the walkie-talkie. Can you? Oh my God! Are you supposed to be obnoxious? Is that like the rule of the road in this car?
Yeah.
Do people deliberately just, like, if anyone's still sleeping up on Park Street, you know, this is making sure that they're not anymore.
So in our car today, hang on, we're catching up with Smith. He's in a much faster vehicle.
Loves to rev.
So in car B, we're calling it, we have Daryl here from EV Hire. He's a lovely gent who has lent us this vehicle for today.
Oh, you didn't give it to us?
No, unfortunately it's not a gift. And we've got Craig here as well. Say hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
That's Craig. And also it's me and Trot.
That's why he's behind the camera.
Yeah. This is the party car, if you will.
Yeah, we're the follow car, and we're going to be feeding questions to our celebrity passenger today, Lewis.
Celebrity. Honestly, yeah, it was short.
We're scraping the barrel.
Yeah, it was short
really
notice. We didn't have time to get a real celebrity.
It's Lil Sisters here. Over.
Hello, this is Big Dick Plan B, Car 2. Reporting to Little Sister, over.
Little Sister receiving you loud and clear, over. Any questions coming our way?
Lewis, what's your favourite colour and why?
What was that?
I have no idea.
What was our favourite planet? I'm a big fan of Saturn. I love the ring system.
I love all the moons. The huge gas giant, and I like him big, but not too big.
Wasn't it his favourite colour?
I like Saturn.
No, I'm glad you brought that up.
Is that the right question? What was my favourite planet?
Jupiter's way too big.
I asked what's your favourite colour, not planet.
Colour, is he saying?
Yeah.
Colour?
My favourite colour would be, it's always a deep azure blue. Okay, it's
like
got to
my
be
eyes.
azure, like Smith's eyes. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Over. Ross has a burning question for you. How long were you playing Minecraft until you got bored as shit with it?
Well, listen, I think that day is yet to come. Minecraft is...
It's a fantastic game.
Bullshit.
Designed by an innovative genius.
And therefore its playability has never been matched by any other game.
Why is it not on the main channel though, Lewis, if you're that passionate about Minecraft? And it sounds like you truly are.
Well, maybe if you stay tuned to the main channel for the Yogscast 10 years anniversary, we might have a very special episode coming out. That's not actually true. We're not doing that.
You just got to really backpedal.
What's the first game you ever played? We've gone the wrong way, Smith. We're up in. We need to turn left ages ago.
Oh, okay.
You turned right at the wrong junction.
Yeah, I did.
We're up in Redland now. We probably want to turn around.
You told me you were guiding me.
The first game I ever played was a game on the Commodore 64. Right, it was called. I think it was called Repton. I played it on my mother's computer, and she
had a Commodore 64.
Very well. My mum and dad used to use it for accounting, and like
masturbating.
I don't think. Well, the Pixel porn back then wasn't super relevant. But oh, geez, Smith. No, it was a great time. I also played a game called Granny's Garden.
That sounds.
You can look that up. The first PC game I had was a game called Warhammer: Shadow of the Horned Rat.
I think I played that.
Very old and pretty bad game.
Is that an RTS?
We've gone the wrong way. Yes, it's kind of an RTS. Yeah. Well, look. Okay, let me just guide Smith. Hang on.
Well, can't we go to the top of here and turn left?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
We're going to go past the zoo and stuff, right?
Yeah, go past the zoo. Actually, that'll work.
Yeah.
So I honestly feel like right now, like my mum, when my mum was at the very first time she was teaching me to drive, and she wouldn't really teach me to drive, but occasionally I passed my test.
She'd just take you out for a razz.
But after I passed my test, every time she drove with me, she held on, right, to like as if she was going on some sort of roller coaster, but there was no bar.
Is that how you feel now?
That's how I sort of feel like right now. Like I feel like I should be braced for your random fucking.
I mean, I understand. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just trying to, give it a bit of.
But at the same time, my mum was one of these people. She drove with her shoes and socks off.
Yeah.
To give her more control.
Well, that's illegal. You can't drive without shoes.
Is that not true?
Yeah.
And then the other thing she would do is she would like drive like this, like on off. She'd either be pressing the accelerator down or the brake down. It was so juddery.
That sounds horrible.
It really taught me a great lesson about car sickness. That you just
I get it.
Yeah, just so for me when I drive, I try and keep the ride as smooth as possible.
Right.
Because I don't want people to just have a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for another question. Trot and Ross, please send us your questions. Big Dick 69 over.
Lewis, how many times have you wished Hat Films hadn't joined the Yogscast?
Every day. I regret the day that I bought you that sausage at the market stall in Bristol Christmas market. Every day I think back to that time and I think maybe if the sausage hadn't been so delicious and succulent, maybe Hat Films would have thought this guy's a cheapskate. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know a good sausage from a bad sausage. We don't want to hang out with him. And you would have gone your alternative ways and gone to much greater success and superstardom. Instead, I've held you in an iron
sub 1 million grip
of sub 1 million subscribers, so that you can suffer and be in eternal torment as my whipping boys around the office.
It's a good succinct dancer, nice.
Thank you. I do try and keep them short. These are expensive houses along here.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! You could expect to pay like $1 million or more for each of these bad boys.
Or 4 of these.
Would you prefer 4 of these or one of those?
One of those, because then I could sell that and get 4 of these.
Right. Oh, I see. Smith, why do you do this?
Okay, Lewis, here's a good question for you. What is your favourite class in an RPG?
Wizard! I really love a bit of magic. I love a bit of fantasy magic. If you're going to play an RPG, having some sort of sage or a shaman, someone who can tap into whether it's totemic or like ritual or kind of tribal magic, or whether it's like high magic, like setting your beard on fire with a fucking fireball.
Nice.
I love a classic mage, a wizard. I've really gotten into it lately. I used to.
All right, unrelated, but what is your favourite book, and can you tell us why?
Favourite what? Go again, over.
What is your favourite book, and why?
My favourite book? Oh, it will of course be the book of
Mormon?
The book? No,
not a religious text. It'll be the Book of Spectres from Hearthstone. I'm a big fan of that card. It's a great one. I like the Necronomicon. It's a good book. What's my favourite book? I don't know.
So what, like fancy
My
books?
checkbook. How about that? For paying for these
He likes a checkbook.
Checkbook. Yeah.
Nice.
Keep your checkbooks.
Good answer, good answer. Okay, next question. Are we in a simulation?
I don't know. Are we in a simulation, Smith? I don't know.
I think we are.
I'm actually about 50-50 on it.
Yeah, I think
I can see what we need to do is we need to model, see if we can model this world and see if we can create a simulation. You know, that way we'll be able to tell whether.
Then
or
we'll
not
never
we're
get
in
out
a
of this simulation because we'll be stuck in a simulation.
Within a simulation. Yeah. But that's maybe we are already within a simulated simulation. Maybe
should we try and break the shackles?
Some of the.
Do you want to plunge off a Clifton Bridge in the car and see if we wake up?
I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we just drive straight over the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, there's the bridge. I need to get some change out.
We need some change, guys. We're in them like a 250 grand car, but we don't have a pound.
He's right.
Oh yeah,
We don't have a pound.
Stop it! Stop.
What?
We don't know. People might come out this door. Right? Stop fucking around! Oh my god! Do not touch it. I wish I could turn it off.
We need to beep that more, way more.
Oh my god!
Beep him again. Look.
No! Stop! Fuck's sake! Oh, somebody somewhere is paranoid. What do they want?
Now, people in Italy, they love their horns. Right? They love to beep.
So you got to get a lot of work out of this.
We were in, especially in Europe actually, we were in Sweden and there was this shuttle bus going back from Paradoxcon to the hotel and a car had parked in like the bus stop area in front of the hotel.
Classic.
And this bus drove in there, our bus driver, and he beeped the car and it didn't move. So he held down the beep and it didn't move.
Still not moving.
And so he held down the beep
Yep.
for like a minute. I'm not even joking. We were all on the bus. We were like, what the fuck is going on? It was hilarious. Like we started like cracking up, laughing because this guy was just holding down this incredibly loud bus horn, and everyone on the street, 'cause it's a busy fucking street, is looking around. Like I think someone else was like back at the hotel, and he was like afterwards, he was like, "What the fuck was that beeping?"
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It just went on and on and on. It was amazing. He took his job so seriously. Like, who takes their job that seriously?
Bus drivers are pretty grumpy, from my experience.
But he was like a hired coachman. Like, he'd been commissioned for
A
the
coachman?
day. Right? Well, he was like it was a coach, not a public bus.
Yeah. He should have been acting more professionally.
No, but it almost like, why would you give a fuck?
Oh, we got a speed bump coming up. Oh,
should I have like worn my neck brace for this fucking trip, Smith?
Do you have a neck brace?
No, but
That's
I feel
a
like I
strange
should
thing
have
to
had
own.
one. Okay, so here's Clifton Spencer Bridge.
I've got to put the pound in. It's a warm day now, isn't it?
There
Pass
you
me
go.
the pound.
The dirty pound. Oh, look at this. See, look at this. It's beautiful.
Well, it's quite low. What?
See, I mean, as a small man,
Yeah.
I've always had trouble reaching those things.
Right.
So it's so lovely to be driving with
A man with gigantic
with
arms.
a bang with long gorilla arms. Jesus, Smith.
Got to give him a little show, haven't you?
Wow, look at the view here. It's beautiful, beautiful place to drive over this bridge. Do love it. Oh man, this is like a place to take your girlfriend on a drive, right?
It is, yeah. Oh look, it's an ice cream van.
Oh, Smith, can we pull over? Stop it.
Do you want to radio them and us?
Ice cream van, 3 o'clock. Over.
Sure, Lewis, if you want a 99, we can get one.
Okay.
Fantastic, thank
Is there
you.
a
I
good way
would
to
very
turn
much
around
enjoy stopping to pulling over to get an ice cream over.
We could just carry on down to Ashton Court if you like, over. There's probably an ice cream van over there, over.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, good point.
Hades asks, if you had to lose a finger, which would it be and why?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I think I'd probably just get rid of the pointy finger, right?
What, your index?
Yeah, my index.
That one's really
right hand
useful.
index finger.
Right hand.
Right hand index.
Right hand.
That's nuts. You're gonna hear Smith being outraged there as well.
That seems like the worst finger to lose.
It does seem like the worst one, but I feel like I'd get the most sympathy.
Right.
I'd also get the most monetary compensation.
Right.
And also, do you know what? I feel like my right index finger is the most knackered. Right. I've been clicking the mouse for 30 years now, and it's got serious RSI. And I feel like I could just replace, do with like swapping it out. I think it's in the way now. I think I could regain my like esports skill using just the other three. Yeah, like switching over to the middle.
Isn't that your second click?
It's stronger, it's more dexterous, it can give you bigger, more powerful clicks.
It could actually, that's true. It's a big meaty one.
I'm baffled. That makes no sense.
You looking forward to your ice cream?
Not really. Not
Feel a bit
anymore.
squeezy.
I feel like it might fucking just come straight back out.
Might do.
But that flake, really, you can anchor it down.
That is it's the grounding effect of the flake.
The flake acts as like a cork afterwards.
Yeah. Right, this is a bit smoother.
Oh man, that's
straight
cool.
to the back of him.
Beautiful ride, this. Look at the beautiful sunny day we've got here, boys.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
It's a beaut. Oh, check this out.
Oh man.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
Oh,
shit.
No camera on him.
Well, there is a GoPro.
Yeah, true.
Holy crap.
a
We got it. We got it. That's a wrap.
That's it, we got it. The cuckolding.
Did you enjoy your little drive up here?
Oh God, I feel like I've got
We haven't washed the car at all.
whiplash. Plus,
Now we need to go and find someone to wash it, don't we?
Yeah, we do really.
Do a bit of Google Mapsing.
Did you want an ice cream?
It's so warm.
I'm not sure I want ice cream now. I'm not sure I can keep it
want
down.
He doesn't like the sudden acceleration.
It's like a roller coaster.
It is, isn't it? I don't mind going fast. Honestly, it's all about cruising. It's all about the image. You
Yeah.
know? We've driven to a golf course. I feel like
driven to a golf
you would
course.
drive your Lamborghini to a golf
Absolutely.
course.
Yeah, if you're not driving it to a golf course, what the fuck are you doing with it?
Exactly.
I mean, this expensive vehicle needs to be shown off to all your golf buddies.
Right,
Okay. Well,
let's
yeah,
go.
Let's plan the route.
I'm just looking for a nearby garage.
A car wash.
Okay.
Car wash, yeah.
Oh, okay, Smith. Wow.
Right, Lewis, we need to wash this damn car.
Alex Smith. Okay.
Okay.
Who's gonna? Oh my God! You have to press like. There's like a button here under a red.
Flip up switch.
It's like a do not press button.
Sexual, isn't it? Right, here we go.
I guess it's because it's the start stop button. You don't want to accidentally touch the stop button.
You don't. I mean,
So they've got it protected behind this sort of barrier thing.
There's a lot of power behind.
Will it just turn the engine off if I?
I'm
press
not
the stop
sure. I
button
don't really want
immediately?
to find out.
No, I don't want to fuck around with this either.
Let's go through this gap here.
I feel like you should know though. I feel like you should know what's going to happen with every aspect of your car. I feel like you should know. Here's the thing, right? I love the visceralness of like a big meaty switch, like the stop-start one with
Yeah.
the warning lift.
Do you want to press it?
Oh, we flip that. We press it. Oh my God!
Shall I?
See, it's nice. It's like rolling a dice in real life.
It's very
It's very visceral, very like organic. It's got a good feel to it.
yeah.
I think like one of the things I heard was that like these newer cars, like electric cars, like Teslas and stuff, are so quiet that people don't feel like they're really driving anything.
Yeah.
And so they have to like pump artificial noise into the cabin to make it feel like it's louder.
I'd be very surprised if any Tesla owner actually does that though.
Not a Tesla, but certain cars that
Oh,
are
I
very
know
quiet.
what you mean. Yeah, yeah. They try and make them louder. It's like an age-old thing of putting fat exhaust pipes on things, isn't it?
Yeah, because people
Ridiculous.
want their car to sound a certain way.
Yeah. Right. So it looks like we need to get this washed, Lewis. I've taken you out. I've given you a tour. You know, I've treated you like a princess.
Yeah, I feel I'm ready for sex.
Well, no, that's not what I was alluding to. You need to
Oh.
wash this car now,
Okay.
because we've got more special guests.
Can I get like a picture of me in front of the car to use on my Tinder profile?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Can I like? Because I think that's one of the things that I've heard about Tinder profiles, right? That you have to, if you need any tips.
Yeah.
If you need any hot tips, first of all, you
Sorry,
looking smart.
You're talking about Grindr.
How you doing?
Yeah, or Grinder.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. Over. It's up to you. You know, you can
Very
choose.
nice. I'm going to ask
Yeah,
you a
okay.
question if that's okay.
Go for it, Ross.
Did you just say Ross again? Fiddler the Clown YT asks the following question, Lewis. Which food could you eat the most of in a minute and why?
Okay, right. So we're talking about something. I've got. Well, okay. This is a very deep and important question for the ages. I think it's got to be something that will slip down nicely, so like moist. Okay, so like soft pasta, for example, okay, that also you can get a lot of compact. You can compact it down. Okay, it's got to have enough of a taste to it. So I'm thinking like tomato pasta. Okay, because I reckon that would be, you could get a lot of mass, a lot of just bulk, a lot of weight down.
That's a lot of carb.
Like maybe like a kilo or 2 of like soft, wet pasta just slipping down there, just filling up your stomach like a kind of disgusting piñata, ready to pop with its slippery, slimy goodness. And I could probably eat like a kilo of that. Do you want me to do it? Actually, can we set this up for later? Because I'm actually hungry now.
Hungry for pasta.
After talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you are mental, but fair enough.
I've got a question from Clive in Bristol.
That doesn't sound like his real name.
Clive, that doesn't sound like his real name. Go ahead though, Ross, over.
He would like to ask, if you were a millionaire, what would you do with your money?
Oh, what a question, Clive. Thank you for messaging over here. Well, the first thing I would do is find a trio of young, supple, nubile young men, possibly with beards, to make videos for me on the internet. Ideally about video games, stuff I'm interested in. And slowly make it more and more sexual over the years until they're just, I mean, the calendar, for example, was a big step in towards making it just really perverted, and I mean, there's a hentai coming out with them later, so, you know, just funding this gradual corruption of 3 young sensual minds into my dream team of boys.
Well, that's your first 5,000. What about the rest?
No, I guess the rest I'd just blow it on pasta and supercars.
Hearthstone packs?
Hearthstone packs.
Well, that sounds like a dream. Hopefully one day you will get £1 million and we'll be able to spend it on 3 supple, nubile men.
Oh gosh, can't wait for that to pay off.
Okay, Lewis, talking about losing things, this is Michael Lethbridge asking, would you rather lose your dick or your hands?
Oh.
Well, honestly, like I'm 34 years old now. I'm coming up, you know, I've had enough time to spend with my dick.
He's going to say his dick.
He's going to get rid of it.
It's had a lot of use. It's kind of worn down as well now to a nub from years of just disgusting kinky sex and just sticking it in anything that's a hole, really. So as a result, it's just rancid down there. So, you know, we're just gonna removing it would be a blessing, honestly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh wow!
For the sake of those, you know, that may not know who you are, but are huge fans of Hat Films, but hate the Yogscast and everything they stand for, could you explain who you are and what you do?
So I'm basically the Hat Films sugar daddy. I fund the elaborate and wasteful lifestyle of these 3 supple nubile.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I assist in I basically give them anything they ask for. And in return, they have to do favours for me, and I'll leave it to your imagination what those favours take the form of. But let's just say a lot of them happen in sort of oiled up scenarios. There's a lot of oil that gets used, baby oil,
crazy,
and some nappies too. Actually,
we should buy shares in an oil company.
Ashley Collins asks, what is your favourite hobby at the moment?
My favourite hobby right now is just cruising around, looking for people to frighten, old ladies to scare, dogs to shock with the loudness of this car engine. I'm just currently, I feel like people who own this car must just be the biggest trolls, right?
Oh,
because I mean, as soon as you get in this thing, you just want to say, look at me, and how much can I irritate you? You know, people who've maybe slept in because they have, you know, they haven't got work, or maybe they're tired, maybe they work the night shift, maybe they work late, maybe they have to sleep during the day. Just those people who are trying to get a few hours of kip, you know.
He's answering his favourite hobby.
I'm getting massive Super Seducer vibes from this. Like, he's just going on and on, beyond like...
By just fucking beeping the horn, like, you know, fucking trolling the fuck out of them. and you know, just revving your engine outside their house, just being a fucking all-round dickhead. That's what I really love at the moment.
What was that?
Okay, fucking hell. Nice answer.
He is not falling short for the
No,
answers.
he's really filling us out with content. Eric Ost asked the question, have you ever seriously thought of joining the military?
There was a time when I really wanted to join the military, but I got very scared. I mean, I feel like even in this car, I feel like it's drawing unwanted attention, right? Like, you know, I feel like some people who drive these cars have guns, right? Do you not think? And like, you know, I mean, I feel like if I'm not careful, I'm going to open one of these drawers and a gun is actually going to fall out. I feel like this lifestyle, this elaborate, extroverted, ostentatious lifestyle leads you into a world, a dangerous world of guns and danger. And I don't think I'm ready for it.
It's a pretty sexy world.
And it's pretty sexy. I know it's sexy guns, but any guns, I'm just very, very frightened of how real it got. And I think the military was just too real for me.
Well, it is real.
I like to have pretend guns.
The military is real.
Magic spells and fireballs, not actual guns and shooting people. So I was a bit scared.
We've got a disclaimer that no guns are included in the rental.
No.
Yeah, so you don't get any guns with EV.
It's not a gun car. It's not. You don't have to own guns.
So when we were driving around in New Zealand, Duncan and Shin came up with an invention, right, called the Vuvu Vapor, right, which basically allows you to drive your car and vape at the same time.
Right.
And basically what it was basically a big lemonade bottle that they cut the top off and wedged into the window so that they could vape and then blow into the lemonade bottle. But it kind of made like a brrrr sound as well.
So it sounded like a vuvuzela.
So, you know, every now and then you'd hear this brrrr as like Duncan like vaped into the fucking Vuvu Vapor. So they had one on each side as well.
That is hilarious.
And they would do it together.
Oh my god.
It was a magnificent creation.
Lovely, look at this. Woo! We're going now.
How's it feel to drive?
Fantastic. It's a fantastic car to drive.
How's the handling?
Oh, unbelievable.
So for me, like a car, my favourite way of car.
Lewis, what's your favourite dog?
Your favourite dog? A hot dog.
This is the car that you want to be weaving in and out of traffic in. It handles amazingly. The acceleration is just there.
Fuck me. See, do you know what I mean? Like it needs to be able to stick on this corner.
Oh, it will. It will.
Okay, it does. That's nice. It is. Fuck me.
It's good shit, right?
Yeah, it's good actually.
Honestly, it's a marvel, and it's unbelievably fun to drive. So this vehicle is from Exotic Vehicle Hire, our friends EV Hire.
Right.
This is the brand integration part.
So this is an exotic vehicle.
So you could rent this car if you wanted to, Lewis.
This very car.
You could have this car. You could be driving this car.
How much is it to rent it for like a weekend?
You'd have to find out, but they have an app, like a web app that you can use, and you can get like a quote like straight away.
Right.
Like, it's none of this like type your crap in, send it like off. And check it out on the website when you get back. evhire.co. Quick tidbit: that R8 there has the same engine and chassis as this car. That one just there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. For a fraction of the price.
Well, no, not really.
How much is that R8?
They're still very expensive.
For a fraction. So
Less.
like a 3/4?
Yeah, a fraction would be 3/4.
It is technically a fraction.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Finn P asks, Lewis, are you worried your kids, once you've had them, will eventually find some of the exquisite content that you've posted on YouTube?
Why would they find it?
I think in that distant future, they will be all plugging into the Matrix and like, you know, doing all sorts of other stuff. I mean,
He's got some crazy theories about the
you know,
future.
I'm not really that ashamed of anything I've done. And honestly, I just don't think they'll be interested. They'll be like, oh, Dad, boring. Who cares? You know, like, oh man, there's like, you know, we're listening to cyber dubstep now and doing the dank. You know, we're all smoking the mega weed and fucking driving out, taking the tubes to work.
How do you feel about mega weed?
Where we work in a psychic brain training facility while we upload our danguses to the hyperweb.
I mean, you're presuming a lot that you're fertile for a start. Do you actually think you could, produce children? I think that's in a lot of doubt.
Mexican Splash asks, Lewis, if the Yogscast didn't do as well as it did, where did you see your career path going?
Well, let's just say, you know that homeless guy we passed with a really big scraggly beard who was, very frightened by the sight of a Lamborghini, zooming by, who was, struggling to, to balance his daily intake of drugs and alcohol, that could have been me, man. That could have been me. I was taking a rough road.
That's very depressing.
That is, he would become homeless, is what he's saying. With a
he would be a homeless guy. He wouldn't choose another.
He has a degree.
He has a degree. He could have used it.
He had a degree before Yogscast.
But now he's homeless. Right. John Ford asks the following question. What is your favourite Shakespeare play? If indeed you have one.
Oh, Shakespeare. Wherefore art thou? Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to drive recklessly through a city centre on a lovely sunny Friday lunchtime, whilst thou spillest thou's morning burrito onto thine road. I don't know. I mean, Othello, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, they're classics, aren't they?
All of them. I mean, listing all the ones he knows.
Anything with a bit of character, anything memorable, anything with a bit of story.
They've all got those.
They've all got a bit of story.
I like the Tempest.
They're all okay. I don't rate them, honestly, that much. I think they haven't aged well over the 400 years.
They haven't aged well.
If I were to buy a sports car or have a sports car, my first fucking priority would be safety. Right? Because these cars they're so easy to, for me in my mind, so easy to like accidentally drive into something or drive off something or overdo it. Yeah. Because you get this illusion of safety and comfort. You drive faster than you might otherwise. And so I think like something that has really solid handling is my number one priority.
This thing, that's fine, great for that.
My knowledge of supercars comes from GTA, right? Okay. And if I was buying a car, I'd want one with like the lowest speed and acceleration, but the highest handling. Okay. Right? Because I feel like I want something that looks like a supercar, sounds like a supercar, but doesn't necessarily like fucking feel like you're gonna drive off the road at any second, right? Okay. I like to feel in control. I don't like loose steering.
Honestly, you are describing a supercar. This doesn't feel dangerous to drive. The steering is very weighty, not in a bad way, but you feel like, you're not, like you say, not loose. So say you're going quite quickly, it's not going to go whoa and just throw you off because the steering's nicely weighted. There you go. Have a feel how weighty that steering is. It's all right.
Oh, I see what you mean.
See? It's like a go-kart, isn't it?
It is a bit, isn't it? I'm not sure I like that, though. I don't like go-kart steering, necessarily.
Well, I mean, obviously it's got power steering. Go-karts don't have power steering. But it keeps you planted the way you want to go because it's nicely weighted.
Lewis, here's a question from Clive again. Would you ever entertain the idea of wearing a merkin?
I'm wearing a merkin right now, actually.
Good.
I can show it to Smith if you want, Smith. Can you just have a quick, just see what colour, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a thick one. It's a shag pile carpet.
Yeah, it's ginger actually. So I've gone with ginger today, but I sometimes mix it up.
Sometimes I go with bright blue rinse,
like a Smurf merkin.
Like a Smurfkin.
Nice.
They call them. And sometimes we go with a fucking, just jet black. And just also like a gorilla down there, Yeah. And I have one which actually goes the whole way up my chest, and comes out with sort of disco 80s curls, So people think, on the weekends if I'm out doing the disco.
Do you do that a lot?
People confuse me for an actual 80s kind of pop star, which actually you don't really want these days because most of them are
paedophiles. Yeah. Why did they like kids so much back then?
Don't know.
Here's a couple of would you rathers, really good ones. So, would you rather have 7 million subscribers or sub 1 million?
I wish I was back to the days of you guys where you can do whatever you want and be, you know, just have fun and like be creative and the challenge, right? As soon as you get to 1 million subscribers, it's like, oh, you just don't care anymore, man. It's like you're done. It's like you've finished the game and you're just doing side quests. It's like no one's interested. Do you know what I mean? But you guys are still on that main quest. You know, you guys are still got that main quest to do, and it's like it's exciting, and you're hungry for it. You know, whereas me, I've spent. I've shot my load. Oh. You know, I'm all covered in jizz and just want to wash myself off. I mean, driving this car with you doesn't feel unsafe.
Right.
I thought it would feel slightly unsafe. I feel like I was a lot unsafer when I was driving around myself.
Right.
Maybe like if I was driving this, I would feel unsafe. But with you driving, even though you're driving like, I won't say a maniac, but with the
intention of going,
with the intention of trolling me and other people in the world, it feels like it doesn't. I haven't really felt my heart go at all. Like my heart, if there was a heart monitor on me, I don't think it's left 60 this whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very relaxed.
I'm very chill.
Good.
I feel like that's another thing that's interesting to talk about, because I used to be, and I still am, in those few seconds before we go out live on stage.
Yeah.
Like that gets my heart racing,
I get
right?
that. Yeah,
and I'm nervous.
Yeah.
But that's the only time really in front of people, in front of cameras, I feel nervous anymore. I think live streaming has really helped us to overcome that nervousness as well.
Yeah.
Because
you just naturally,
when you live stream every day,
you
give less fucks.
Yeah.
It's nice to get a little bit of that feeling of G-force.
Yeah.
I like that sometimes.
It makes most people giggle. It gives you the giggles.
For me, it doesn't do that. It's weird how, like, I couldn't really think straight a lot of the time. It was like a little bit like, you know, that YouTube channel that used to do eat a chili and try and answer questions or whatever.
Yeah.
Or is that, or that show?
Hot Ones?
Yeah, Hot Ones.
Yeah, with the wings.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to think straight, or even like answer a question vaguely normally when you're so distracted by your mouth being on fire or your neck being like twisted by
the power of a...
Can I sue you? Can I sue Hat Films for like injury?
Probably. We've got liability insurance, so you know.
I think that's a score. That's just like a open and shut case.
It really is. Yeah, no, sue away. Can we counter sue you and we can all make a bit of money?
Yeah, absolutely. What for?
I don't know, like inappropriateness?
Like sexual kind of stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, let's be honest,
There's a lot of evidence of that.
Yeah, no judge is going to question that.
I have been worried about my hearing lately.
Your hearing?
Yeah, a little bit, because occasionally people say things to me and I hear... It's not that I don't hear them, I hear something else. So like when he said, what's your favourite colour then? I was like, oh, what's my favourite planet? Like, it's not like I don't hear stuff, I hear the wrong stuff. I think I hear what I want to hear. I don't want to... I'm worried that I'm becoming like an old dad. Becoming like an old dad.
Okay. How old are you now?
34, Smith.
You're 34? When's your birthday?
October.
So you're almost 35.
I am. It's weird to think about it, isn't it? That we're like getting older. Because I don't think of myself as 34 at all.
Yeah, it's a cliche, but they always say age is just a number, and it really is, because you can see some fucking haggard-looking 20-year-olds.
But when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I definitely thought, wow, you know, these guys are clearly in their 30s.
Right.
They're like dads, they're out of touch.
What, us?
Yeah.
Oh. Remember when we did that airsoft video for Block and Load, and I shot you with a minigun because you asked me to?
Oh my God, I loved that.
Really?
That was amazing. That was such a good experience. That's what Shin calls type 2 fun, okay?
It's being shot at.
It's not fun while it's happening, but you remember it as like this amazing moment. So type 1 fun is like, I don't know, eating a lovely meal at a fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay? Type 2 fun is like paintballing or Duke of Edinburgh, well maybe not paintballing actually.
Yeah, maybe you look back on it fondly.
Yeah. Maybe something that's a bit grueling, like doing Duke of Edinburgh. Like you hated it when you were there, and you wanted to be anywhere else. But actually, you look back on it and you're glad you did it, and you remember it, and you've got stories on it, and it's like a thing you're glad you did, right? Type 3 fun, which we decided was this on holiday, was stuff that you think is fun at the time you're doing it, but then
you later regret.
You later massively regret doing it, and so most of the things you do when drunk are type 3 fun. They're fun short term, but you don't remember them. you're like, oh, I fucking fucked that up. Or like, I don't know, cheating on your wife, that would be like type 3 fun. Do you know what I mean? Like stuff like, do you know what I mean? Like stuff that you would get a kick out of at the time, but then really regret later.
Yeah, like drinking is type 3 fun, right?
Yeah, and I think this is probably type 1.5. It's like, I'm having an okay time.
Right.
But I'm not having the best time. But afterwards, I'll be like, man, that was great. Do you remember that time I went out with fucking Hat Films and we drove around? That was amazing.
Yeah.
I will look back on it as like a really positive thing. So I think type 2 fun, in a sense, often is more fondly remembered than type 1 fun as well, right?
Yep.
Because you feel like you've earned it. You feel like you've worked for it, you know? It's like something like finishing your coursework, you know, maybe is like a struggle to do. It's a bit of a grueling thing. It's quite tough. But then once you've finished it and you've handed it in and you're quite proud of it, you're like, man, that was
good. That's type 2, right?
I'm glad I did that. That definitely fits into type 2 fun, yeah. There's definitely like these 4 levels of knowing, okay?
Okay.
Like the level 1 of knowing is that you think you know.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, you think you know like about, like let's say, about like a musical instrument, right? Mm-hmm. Like when you first pick up a musical instrument and you muck around with it and you think you know what you're doing and you think you're confident about it. Like, or maybe it's a skill like painting or craftsmanship or something like that, or anything. This could apply to anything, driving, like anything. First level of knowing about something is that you think you know. The second level of knowing is that you know that you don't know.
This is epistemology, right?
I don't know what this is, but yeah, probably.
Theory of knowledge.
Yeah. So the second level of knowing is that you know you don't know. So,
yeah.
So as soon as you
accepting your ignorance.
Yeah, you accept your ignorance. Mm-hmm. And the third level of knowing is that you don't know that you know. Right. So it's that you actually do know what you're doing.
Right.
But you don't realise it yet. You're still. No, most people are between those two stages on most of the things they do. Uh-huh. Like even like the foremost expert on something will say, "I'm still learning. I don't know what I'm doing." And then there's obviously the kind of the final stage, which is the kind of Zen sort of thing of you know that you know. Okay.
Right.
And in a sense, that can almost be confused with that first stage of thinking that you know. So what I guess I'm trying to say is that there's many stages of knowing Smith, and it's best to just always assume that you don't know, right? Because that way,
well, I appreciate
you'll
that.
always be able to learn stuff, and you'll always be open to the ideas of learning.
I actually tweeted something about this, which came out as really crazy, but basically fallibility is the essence of human progression. Without the ability to be wrong, we've reached our potential.
Correct. There's no point in nothing to strive for if you think you know everything. Or if you know everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's best to be at one of the stages where either you know that you don't know, or that you don't know that you know.
Because both of those allow for
growth.
Here
you go. There's a bit of fucking deep wisdom up your ass.
That was good. That's probably the one piece of content we can use.
What a nice day. How do I do it? Do I just...
How to do first the spray,
First the spray?
Spray just for the wheel.
All right, okay. We can do this. Just the wheel, yeah. Just the wheel arches, like this. Oh, yeah.
Off you go, Lewis.
I'm doing it.
Get to work.
You done washing before, Lewis?
Yeah, I wash my car all the time.
He doesn't own a car.
I'm going to do a thoroughly good job on this, honestly. You guys are going to be blown away. I just need a big sponge, right? And just need to but they don't use sponges to wash cars anymore. They use like big, weird insecticide spray things.
Now for the big guns.
We ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Get on the bomb as well, Lewis.
It's pretty intense, this.
Hold on, no, you need to get in here a bit.
No, it certainly does the job.
Just giving her one final wash before we send her to the scrap heap. Bloody waste of money.
I can brush it. Let me brush. I'll brush. You got brush.
Big sweeps, Lewis. Big sweeps. Put your back into it. Gentle. It's a very expensive car.
Am I doing it sexily enough?
Yeah,
Really
can you be more
sexy.
glamorous?
There's not enough cleavage.
Nice.
It's really nice.
It's really good.
We're getting our money's worth, that's for
It's
sure.
so sexy.
Yeah.
That's
Oh wow, it's got some
Okay,
skin.
six
That's
on
banned on
this.
YouTube.
Bit of nip.
Banned on Twitch.
Glasses.
Why has he got green tinted glasses?
He looks like such a hippie.
I tried to make them sound.
It's gonna be covered in soap.
You can't say you didn't commit. I'll give you that.
She
We
looks
did
really
it.
good now. She is looking
It
beautiful.
happened. Well done, Lewis.
Round of
Nice
applause.
job.
Thanks, everyone.
Congratulations.
You're a
Thank you.
natural.
She's clean.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
You go
Wow.
chamois her off?
Weirdly, really fun to do.
Yeah.
Actually.
Or washing cars?
Yeah, and well, no,
It's
this,
like a
this
first
car in
thing.
particular,
Yeah.
man, it's like exploring a woman's body for
Oh.
the first
We're gonna
time.
have to move, I think.
All right.
Somebody else.
Wow,
Somebody else
there you
can-
go.
Thank you very much for that.
Exploring
What a
women's
review.
body for the first time.
Hop in. You got to
You gotta get in.
You got to get back in.
We gotta go, Lewis.
Going back to the
Right.
office, Lewis.
McDonald's.
To the
McDonald's.
Mets.
All right.
We're going to
What-
McDonald's. Cheeky Mackie D's. Why not? Let's do it.
Well, Lewis.
Holy shit.
What a great job.
Oh my god, that was really weirdly enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, I bet it
didn't
is.
think it was going to be, I thought it was going to be a bit of a chore, but actually, man, the car is so nice looking and smooth and like
Yeah.
visually appealing from the outside that, man, got a right boner on after that. So we're right next to a McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's this thing which they do on YouTube, right? Which
Right.
I've seen,
Okay.
where they take a fancy car through and they can do like McDonald's roulette, drive-through roulette.
Okay.
Where basically you just order whatever the person in front of you has had,
Okay.
and so you could just get like
Anything.
coffee, or you could get like a double cheeseburger.
We just get
And
like a
obviously,
gigantic
as
order.
a vegetarian.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone. Well, actually, it's lunchtime, isn't it? So maybe they are getting lunch in. You up for that?
Let's do it. Yeah, it's a great idea, Lewis. You're full of great ideas.
I'm just full of them.
That's why you're so successful.
There she goes. So we just had it
Beautiful.
washed. Lewis had a really enthusiastic wash.
Really went
that was
for it.
very good.
That was very attractive.
You know, you
I'm
like-
questioning everything now.
What if we get milkshakes thrown all over us as we're driving through the drive-through? You know?
Well, car wash is right there, so
Yeah.
not a problem, is it?
It'd be a bit
really?
embarrassing going back in
I
there.
think that's why it's right there, because
Yeah.
of all those stray milkshakes.
Mm.
I'm very disappointed that no one has flashed their titties at me
Are you looking
while
for
I've
that
been
sort
in
of
this.
thing,
While I've been in this car.
Can I turn right here?
I feel like it's hot enough outside as well. Like
Yeah.
that someone should have just been like, "Woo,
Yeah, for sure.
titties!" Is that a thing that happens?
I hope so.
How many times have you seen a woman flash her titties at you
In this car? Like
it
6
like-
or 7 times.
Okay, so quite a few.
Yeah.
So it's a little Corsa, a little
It's a
Renault.
Megane.
It's a little Megane in front of us.
Whatever they have, we're having.
Megane.
So it's a Renault Megane. There's a guy in there. Is he with someone? With his dad, maybe. Looks like a dad.
Okay. Oh,
So what-
Happy Meals might be on the.
It could be on the cards.
On the cards?
Oh, no, that's like an older dad and his adult son.
Sorry, I thought I saw a kid in the back.
Could be a kid in the back. Could be a dog.
There's 2 parents and a kid, 2 kids.
Oh fuck, Smith!
Oh, this could be Happy Meal territory.
Let's rehearse this.
Okay.
I'm the lady behind the counter.
Okay.
Hello, can I take your order?
All right, can I just have the same again from that previous car? Whatever they had, can I have that?
What, sir? You want the same again?
What part of America are you from?
The American part. So that's one same burger.
Same burger. I'll take a same burger, same fries, and the same drink.
Okay, sir. What do you want on your burger?
Whatever they had.
And you want fries?
Did they have fries?
Do you want to supersize that?
Did they supersize it?
Do you want to?
Do you see the trend here?
I'm confused. What do you want?
I literally want what they had.
Okay, that'll be 60 hamburgers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. Oh, here we go, Smith. Here we go.
Okay.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
Alright, can we just have the same thing that they ordered in front of us again, please?
What they ordered in front of you?
Yeah, please.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is it, thank you.
window, alright?
Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. She was just like, didn't even tell us what it was, didn't repeat back the order.
I'm glad she
No
didn't.
idea. It's a complete mystery.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Are you excited? Is this how you want to do McDonald's from now on?
I can't see any better, honestly, like any better way is not a way.
Right.
And we couldn't even see what they got because they zoomed off.
They
We didn't
do.
even see how big the bag was. We didn't see what they passed over. We didn't see anything. Oh no, that was just the payment window. Ah, forget it. We haven't. Okay, just keep your eyes
Yeah.
on the prize.
Thanks. Can I pay on contactless? Thanks.
Oh my god, you didn't even. So we don't even know how much.
Well, she did say, but I'll leave it up to. I want to surprise you. Oh no, we're gonna see. Don't look what they're getting.
I'm not looking.
Wave at the camera.
I'm not looking.
Right at the camera. There's Craig. Hi, Craig. This is a totally organic skit that we didn't set a cameraman up for. Yeah. Oh no, don't look.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Don't look.
I don't know what they've ordered at all.
Oh god, it's monstrous. They're having to fight it into the car.
Is it just? It's just nothing, is it?
Looks like 6 litres of milkshake in
It's
a
just going to
bag.
be like some bags of carrots and fruit and an apple pie. It's going to be healthy stuff.
Well, that's not right. That's
We're in
not
a nice
bad.
area of Bristol. It's going to be.
Are we? Doesn't
Yeah.
look like a nice area of Bristol.
Well, we're in Salford. It's all right here, isn't it? It's
You
quite-
saying that just because Terps used to live around here?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, no, it's not a nice area. This is grim.
It's okay.
You live in a nice part of Bristol, though, don't
I
you?
do, yeah.
You live in a fancy part.
I live in a basement though.
Does it look nicer than this area?
My
Would
flat
you say?
doesn't.
No.
Well, nicer than this immediate area. I
Why did
suppose.
you choose a basement?
Because my old landlord sold the flat.
Do you miss Yog basement? Is that why? You wanted to go back underground?
I didn't have much chance. I didn't have much choice. It was just a very quick turnaround.
Just a bam, this looks okay, let's get in.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Sleekmobile to Batmobile. Over.
Whatever we are, mobile to the Batmobile. Oh, we're the Batmobile. Batmobile to the Pussymobile. We are just picking up our order. Over.
Cheers.
Oh, orange juice, lovely.
Lovely.
Orange juice.
Oh, 2 ice cream.
Oh,
We got ice cream.
Got
Ice cream. Yeah, he loves his ice cream.
They're very happy with that.
Thank you. Is that everything?
Did they ask
A Happy Meal.
Happy Meal. We knew the Happy Meal.
2 Dairy Milk Flurries, a bottle of OJ, and a Happy Meal. Can you fucking believe it?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm so glad this wasn't just a coffee or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got our ice creams. We did promise you an ice cream.
Is there a cup holder in here? What do I do?
I don't think so. I'm just making
Do I
sure
just
I'm
hold this sort of on my lap?
getting- Oh man.
Scare the life out of all those poor people.
Yeah.
You maniac.
Right then, are you gonna eat? You gonna have your Happy Meal?
I guess so.
What sort of Happy Meal is it?
I don't know. We don't know. It
it's
doesn't
a
say.
cheeseburger.
McFlurry.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, I hope they tuck in.
Yeah, I hope they enjoy it. I mean, I'm going to enjoy mine.
Yes, I'm gonna eat this cheeseburger. You want some chips before you have ice cream?
I'll have some chips before my ice cream, yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, look what the toy is.
What is the toy?
Super Mario.
Wow.
Some sort of Super Mario thing.
Gaming.
Check that out.
There's not
after.
much storage in here, is there?
There's not.
Well, I've got about 8 cup holders in my laundry.
Why do you need 8?
7-seater, innit?
Just have like a lot of open
It's a 7-seater.
half-drunk glasses of whiskey and coke.
More like, you know, stuff you'd get from
Sherry.
a lot of sherry, yeah.
I think for our first date, this has gone really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, treating me to a nice meal. We washed the car.
Yeah.
We got my ice cream.
We did.
Got a toy. You know, all that's left. You know what's left. We turn down the cameras. Roll the seats back.
I mean, these are as far back as they go.
I still think we could do it in this actually.
Yeah?
In this seat. Very roomy.
It is roomy.
You would have to straddle me. We could manage
I'd have to
that.
straddle you. I thought it'd be you doing the straddling.
Wow.
You're a top. I'm not a bottom.
Oh.
We're both tops. Is that the issue here?
Oh no. Well, we can work with that. We can get the other two involved, honestly.
can.
They're both bottoms.
Yeah. Trot, definitely. Right, Trot.
Hello.
Just talking about how we're both tops, so it'd be a bit of an issue.
Oh, really?
Me and Lewis both are, yeah.
Oh, both of you guys?
Both of us are tops, yeah.
I see the problem there.
Oh, man.
Who gets the Happy Meal?
I had the cheeseburger, he had the chips. You know, it worked out really well.
A perfect relationship.
And you get a
honestly.
McFlurry each,
We
too.
both got a McFlurry as well.
What
It
flavours are they?
looked like dairy milk.
Very nice.
I do like McDonald's chips. I like all of them. I'm a hungry kid.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Here's a question. Can you eat Nutella?
No.
No. Hazelnuts, yeah?
Yeah. So Nutella was originally came up with by I think a Swiss guy who during World War II couldn't get chocolate and it was very hard to get, so he used hazelnuts to make this hazelnut paste and added a little tiny bit of chocolate
To make it go further.
Yeah. And then
Mr. Rocher.
it ended up just becoming almost entirely hazelnuts. I think there's not very many. There's not very much chocolate in Nutella.
That much sugar.
But it's kind of like similar texture, similar sort of
it's
vibe
amazing.
to.
Have you ever tried it? Obviously, you're allergic to it.
Yeah, I did try it when I was a kid.
Oh, it's great.
I have fond memories.
It's like crack.
Thanks once again to Daryl from EV Hire. If you want to rent the Lambo, the Hurricane that Lewis was sat in and ate a McDonald's in, then go check out EV Hire and you can get it.
Yeah. And I don't know, man, it's been an experience. Type 2 fun, definitely. Maybe Type 1.
Thanks for joining us in the EV Hire Lamborghini.
There's been a whole lot of fucking great wisdom for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until then.
Catch you later.
Peace.